Success isn't a mystery, it's a habit. The most powerful, consistent people in the world didn't wake up with superpowers. They built systems, they crafted habits, and then they repeated those habits every single day. That's how momentum is built. That's how your potential is unlocked. By what you do daily, not occasionally. This isn't about adding 20 new things to your to-do list. These 10 habits are simple, sustainable, and designed to shift your mindset, sharpen your focus, and elevate your life. If you're ready to stop hoping for success and start engineering it, this is how. Let's get into it. Number 1, do one thing that scares you daily. Fear shrinks your world. The longer you avoid discomfort, the smaller your comfort zone gets. But when you intentionally do something uncomfortable each day, send the pitch, speak your truth, post the thing, you build a new kind of muscle. Courage isn't a personality trait, it's a daily practice. You're not trying to be fearless. You're trying to move with fear instead of being paralyzed by it. The more you face discomfort head-on, the more confidence you gain. Even tiny acts count. Making a call you've been dreading, saying no when you usually say yes, showing up as your full self. You train yourself to expand. One uncomfortable move a day rewires your identity from passive to powerful. It says, I go toward growth, even when it scares me. That habit, it changes everything. Number 2, speak your goals out loud. There's power in saying things out loud. When you speak your goals, not just write them, you shift them from fantasy into focus. Speaking creates clarity. It pulls your dreams out of your head and forces your mouth, body, and emotions to align. Say your goals every morning. Say them when you doubt yourself. Say them until they stop feeling distant. This isn't about chanting affirmations you don't believe. It's about declaring who you're becoming. It's about building self-trust through repetition and boldness. You start to carry yourself differently when your voice reflects your vision. Whisper it if you have to. Yell it if you need to. Just stop hiding your ambition in silence. Words are anchors, and when spoken with intention, they become commitments. This small daily act pushes your subconscious to get on board with your conscious goals. You stop talking about change and start becoming it. Check in with your future self. Most decisions aren't hard because we don't know what to do. They're hard because we're only thinking short term. When you pause and ask, would my future self thank me for this? Everything changes. It's a pattern interrupt. Suddenly, that skipped workout, extra scroll, or reactive email isn't just about now. It's about who you're becoming. This habit builds foresight and self-respect. It anchors your choices in vision, not emotion. Your future self is counting on you, and every day you either move closer or drift further. Make the check-in a habit. Before you eat, spend, speak, or slack, pause and ask. You'll start aligning small daily actions with big long-term gains. And the more you live in alignment with your future self, the faster you become that version. It's not about guilt, it's about power. Your best life is built one choice at a time. Start making them with your future in mind. Stop mid-scroll and return to intentional action. We've all been there, 20 minutes into a scroll with no idea how we got there. The solution? A habit interrupt. Train yourself to catch the scroll midstream, not after. When you notice it, stop, breathe, ask, what did I sit down to do? Redirect. Even 5 scroll stops a day will change your focus dramatically. You're not quitting the internet, you're reclaiming your attention. The goal isn't perfection, it's pattern awareness. Social platforms are built to steal your time, but with awareness comes control. This habit teaches you to notice your triggers, take your brain back off autopilot, and return to intentional action. You'll get more done. You'll feel less scattered. You'll remember what actually matters. 1 scroll saved is a win. 5? That's momentum. Start small. Build the muscle of mid-scroll recovery, and you'll take back hours of your life without going offline completely. Use the 10-minute rule on anything you resist. Sometimes the hardest part is starting. The task looks massive, so you avoid it. But here's the secret. 10 minutes of action beats 2 hours of avoidance. Enter the 10-minute rule. You don't have to finish it. You don't even have to love it. You just have to do it for 10 minutes. That's enough to bypass resistance and build momentum. Once you start, the brain shifts. You're in motion. And most of the time, you keep going. This rule works on workouts, writing, cleaning, decision-making, anything. You stop waiting for motivation and start using momentum. And if you don't keep going, fine. You still did 10 focused minutes, which is 10 more than 0. Make this rule part of your daily toolkit. It's discipline disguised as a trick, and it works every time. Make micro decisions with macro impact. Most people think transformation comes from big dramatic moves, but the truth, it's the tiny decisions, the ones no one sees, that shape your direction. What you eat, how you respond, what you say yes or no to. These are the micro decisions that create your habits, your momentum, and your identity. The compound effect is real. Every small choice either pulls you forward or pulls you off course. This habit is about awareness. Catch the tiny moments where you can choose intention over impulse. Choose alignment over comfort. Choose growth over autopilot. One better decision per day doesn't feel like much, but stack 365 of them, and you've got a completely different life. You don't need massive overhauls. You need consistent micro adjustments made with awareness and purpose. That's how you build a life worth waking up for. Number 7, create before you consume. Before you let the world's noise in, create something, anything. A sentence, a workout, a video, a strategy, a list. The goal isn't perfection, it's output. When you start your day creating, you tell your brain, I'm in charge today. Consuming first, news, social, emails, puts you in reactive mode. Creating first builds confidence and clarity. It doesn't have to be artistic. It just has to be intentional. Maybe you write down a business idea, prep your meals, or record a voice note to future you. It's about producing before absorbing. This simple shift will completely change your momentum. You go from distracted to dialed in. You lead the day instead of chasing it. Create first. Then you've earned the scroll, the feed, the input. Flip the order, and you flip the result. Number 8, reset with friction, not comfort. Most people reset with comfort, sugar, scrolling, distractions. But real resets come from friction, doing something slightly uncomfortable that pulls you back into the present. Go for a walk, do 20 push-ups, take a cold shower, breathe deeply, step outside. These aren't punishments, they're pattern breakers. They shock the nervous system just enough to snap you out of autopilot. Over time, this habit rewires your relationship with stress. Instead of numbing out, you recenter through intentional action. Your state changes fast, your energy returns, and your brain gets sharper. Discomfort isn't the enemy, it's the portal. Make it a tool. Train yourself to reach for real resets, not quick fixes. Your future self will feel the difference. Ask, what am I tolerating? We all have things we're putting up with, small frustrations, loose boundaries, messes, habits, people, and over time they drain us. But we get used to the drag. We normalize the noise. This habit is about daily disruption. Ask him, what am I tolerating? Then fix one thing. Clean the junk drawer. Cancel the draining plan. Say no. Speak up. Unsubscribe. Adjust your posture. Tolerations compound just like progress does, but in the wrong direction. So don't let them pile up. Clear one every day. Make room for more energy, clarity, and power. It doesn't have to be deep, just consistent. This is how you declutter your life and unlock your next level. Close the loop. Starting is easy. Finishing? That's the separator. We live in a world of half-read books, half-written goals, half-finished to-do lists, but nothing compounds like completion. This habit is simple. Finish something every day. Make the call, send the email, cross the task off, clean the plate. Small wins create closure. Closure builds confidence, and confidence feeds momentum. When you make closing loops a daily practice, your mind stays clearer, your energy stops leaking, and your self-trust skyrockets. You stop being a starter and start being a finisher. One closed loop a day rewires you as someone who follows through. And that identity, it's the foundation of real success. Unlocking your full potential isn't about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things daily, consistently, intentionally, and honestly. These 10 habits aren't hacks. They're identity builders, mindset shifters, life shapers. Start with one. Make it yours. Then stack, build, compound. This isn't about perfection, it's about movement. If this connected of you, share it, save it, or send it to someone who's ready to raise their standard. Your potential is real, your power is waiting, and it's not found in someday, it's found in what you choose to do today.